You might think building wealth is all about the money, but the truly wealthy know it starts long before the bank account grows. In this episode, we're breaking down 7 free habits of the ultra-wealthy that you can adopt starting today. No trust fund required. Welcome back to Luxe Vibe, where we decode the mindset, strategy, and rituals behind a life of intentional luxury. Today, we're flipping the script on wealth. Because before yachts and real estate portfolios, the ultra-wealthy all have one thing in common: habits. Habits that shape how they think, decide, and act. The best part? You can start every single one of them today, without spending a cent. Let's get into it. 1. They start the day before the world wakes up. Wealthy people don't just wake up early, they wake up deliberately. Most ultra-wealthy individuals start their day before 6 a.m. But it's not about being part of the 5 a.m. club. It's about having quiet hours to think while the world sleeps. That morning time is often used for reading, journaling, reviewing goals, visualizing outcomes. This creates space to lead, not just react. Want to build the habit? Start with 30 minutes in the morning where you don't touch your phone. Just sit, plan, and move with intention. 2. They obsess over leverage, not labor. Most people ask, how hard do I have to work? The wealthy ask, what system can do this for me? Leverage comes in many forms. People capital code content, but it starts with the mindset of not doing it all yourself. Even if you can't hire a team or build a startup yet, you can start thinking in terms of delegation, automation, ROI of your time. Want to live luxuriously? Stop trying to trade hours for outcomes. 3. They read constantly. Warren Buffett reads 500 plus pages a day. Bill Gates, 50 books a year. The ultra-wealthy don't read for entertainment. They read for pattern recognition. They read biographies to understand how people think, industry reports to see what's coming, mental models to make sharper decisions, and you don't need one Mellomers to do the same. Use your local library. Download Blinkist or Libby Trade Netflix for 15 minutes of deep reading, the most luxurious habit. Expanding your mind daily. 4. They journal. With a strategy, you'd be surprised how many 7, 8, and 9-figure entrepreneurs use pen and paper to stay focused. Their journal isn't just a diary, it's a system. Most use it to clarify decisions, reflect on wins, losses, capture creative ideas, track personal growth. No $200 leather notebook needed. A $2 pad and a sharp mind work just as well. Habit tip: use the 3-2-1 method daily. Write 3 things you learned, things you're grateful for, or decision you need to make. 5. They protect their attention, like it's gold. The ultra-wealthy don't allow their brains to be constantly hijacked. They turn off notifications. They batch their emails. They block entire mornings for deep work. Why? Because attention is the new currency. In a world of noise, clarity is luxury. You can do the same for free by using Do Not Disturb for 3 hours a day, scheduling one task at a time, taking a weekly input detox. No podcasts, no news, no scrolling. Wealth begins where distraction ends. 6. They ask better questions. One defining trait of the ultra-wealthy: they ask questions others don't. Not, can I afford this? But, does this create cash flow or kill it? Not, what's the best job? But, what system will free me from needing one? They journal their questions. They challenge assumptions. They seek mentors not for answers, but for better frameworks. Habit tip: end your day by writing one big question and let your subconscious work on it overnight. 7. They obsess over long-term thinking. Most people think in weeks. The wealthy think in decades. They ask, what am I compounding right now? What will this look like in 3 years? What version of me am I building with today's decisions? This mindset applies to money, fitness, relationships, career. You can start by adopting the 10-10-10 rule. Will this decision matter in 10 days, 10 months, 10 years? The best part? Thinking long-term costs nothing and changes everything. You don't need millions to start thinking like a millionaire. The ultra-wealthy don't just live differently, they think differently. And you can start every single one of these habits today, for free. Which one will you try first? Drop a comment, we'd love to know. Subscribe to Luxe Vibe for more mindset shifts, rituals, and strategies that bring luxury into everyday life, even before the bank balance catches up. And tomorrow, We're diving into a secret of the 1% that almost no one talks about: luxury debt. Good idea or financial trap?